We have made it through another year. I, for one, am very happy to see 2022 just go in the history books. Just turn the page on that chapter, because I don't know about y'all, but 2022 was a doozy. Very much looking forward to this upcoming year. Was 1000% planning on hitting the ground running today, just going full ham in the direction of health and prosperity. However, we're kind of off to a rocky start. Last night, I went a little bit too hard on a charcuterie board and strawberry ice cream. I decided, you know what? I'm going to get a good night's sleep. I'm not going to stay up till midnight. I'm going to go to bed early. My ass lays down like 10 o'clock. My stomach immediately gets the rumblies. It starts making those demonic possession noises. Those kinds of noises. And I was like, oh my God, I feel ill. I feel really sick right now. Tossed and turned, tried to get a position where I wasn't feeling sick. And then all of a sudden it hits me. It's like, I am going to toss my cookies right now. I did. And fun fact about strawberry ice cream is it tastes the same coming back up as it does going down. The only problem is I mixed it with summer sausage from the charcuterie board. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. So I was in slow-mo mode this morning, and it took me a bit longer to get going because my stomach still felt a little bit iffy. I felt like I got a hangover, but I don't drink. So that's annoying. But it's fine. I decided I was going to slap my ass to the gym anyway. Got over there. Lo and behold, it's closed on New Year's Day. And you would think that would be prime time for a gym to be open, right? That is when the resolutioners are resolutioning. But it was not the case. The entire street, in fact, all of the businesses, they were in this coup where everything was shut down. So couldn't go to the gym. But I digress. We're still going to get things done today, even if they aren't the way that we want them to be. Or saw it to be, because that's kind of the thing. My whole idea for this year is just balance. My goal for 2023 is for it to not be a shit show. That's my only goal. We're aiming for net positive. It doesn't matter if you mess up throughout the day, as long as by the end of the day, it's a net positive or a neutral. That's putting us in the right direction. So that's my whole thing. I spilt water on my shirt. Ignore that. But I guess since we can't go to the gym, let's walk this Douglas. Go for a walk? He do. He really do. We had a nice afternoon walk, and even Elmo and Riley decided to join us. Jesus, Doug. I guess. And we saw a patch of cows, so it was a good time. For lunch, I made tuna salad, and it's really just an excuse to eat saltines because I'm really into saltines currently. I don't know why, but they're also dangerous because I can inhale a slave in no time. So I have to count them out and then put away the box. But tuna salad with a slap of avocado on a cracker is so good. And tuna is really high in protein, and I've made it my personal goal to get 150 grams of protein in a day, which is really difficult for me because I've always been more of a carb baby. But I'm trying to get strong and build some muscles or whatever, so trying to get that protein in. Okay, next activity for the new year. Get my shit a little bit more organized and less cluttered. Me and Dougie were on our way out for a walk, and I proceeded to drop this whole ass plant on the floor and make a mess. I'm trying my best to repropagate these hoes after the big freeze killed probably 80% of my plant collection, and it's been a very tough time because I have been knocking them over every single day. They're just not having a good time because they don't talk about it, but your environment helps a lot with your goals. And if your space is messy and chaotic and crazy, it's likely going to reflect in other areas of your life as well. That's what we learned. But anyway, let's clean up our act. Wow, it's slightly different. Okay, we are semi-organized. I'm afraid I won't be completely organized until I move into my house. There's just no space to put everything. That is still a little bit of a pile, but sometimes piles are the way to be. I do feel like I can take my dumbbells from off the treadmill though and take them to the gym at the other house, even though there's still like a bunch of stuff in where I'm going to keep the gym, but I feel like I could fit these things. I feel like I can make the gym functional. Let's do that. That would be a good use of our time on New Year's Day. In like 12 days, that's when the movers are scheduled to move my furniture from the other house to this house. So that's when big things are going to happen. I don't know if the contractors will be done by then. They think that they will. They're doing trim and stuff now. Just all the little odds and ends. Very excited to not feel like I'm in limbo anymore. Plus, my mom keeps the house at like hellfire heats. Like, it is so hot in this mofo right now. I don't understand. They crank their furnace up to 80. I'm just kidding. It's not at 80, but might as well be. It's horrible. So first day of the year, literally nothing that I wanted to do went according to plan. We had to improvise a lot. By the time I loaded the dumbbells in my car, my grandma was calling to be picked up from the hospital. If you don't know, we've been dropping her off and picking her up because my grandpa's been in the hospital for like, almost 2 months now. But so I went with my mom to do that, and then my mom wanted to get Captain D's for dinner. Grandma. She's hiding from the camera.
She was trying to be mean.
I'm not being mean.
You know you like the camera. No, it's her.
Grandma loves the camera.
Hair's going every which direction, and I have no lipstick, so I'm not beautiful.
You're beautiful no matter what.
You're a little ham on Facebook. Everybody likes you.
And I did not partake because I was like, I'm not starting off the year eating some fried food. I instead made myself a protein pancake. And I wanted to go to the grocery store and make a different meal, but I didn't have the energy or time for that. So protein pancake it is. And I'm also realizing that I did not eat any vegetables today because I was super focused on getting enough protein. And I didn't even hit that goal because I was like 30 grams shy. So I need to tweak that strategy a bit and get more vegetables in, but oh well. Also, I don't believe in making several small pancakes. One big heifer cake only. That's my stance. And so by the time we dropped my grandma off and then came home, it was already dark because it gets dark at 5 p.m. nowadays. And there is no electricity in the garage, so I would be slinging around those big heavy weights in the garage, and I could just imagine how terrible the quality of the footage would be, so we did not do that. But here's the thing. Despite all these trials, despite all these tribulations, I stayed true. I was like, okay, well, this isn't working out. What's the next best thing I can do? Can't go to the gym? Let's go on a walk. Didn't do the stuff that I wanted to do. Kind of did some stuff that was helpful. Again, it all goes back to that net positive thing. You know, it wasn't exactly like 100% perfect, but it's still moving me in the right direction. And that is what we want, ladies and gentlemen. It just sucks because I was trying to accomplish a lot more today. But we're just gonna count the first day of January as an orientation day. You know, like the first day of college when you show up and they just like hand you the syllabus in every one of your classes, and it's the best thing ever because it's like just getting you ready for the upcoming semester. Same principle. My main thing is I just want this year to be different. I just can't imagine myself doing the YouTube thing anymore if I don't just get it together. Because it's kind of embarrassing. And it's extremely realistic. People try and fail at fitness and exercise things all the time. Just not necessarily publicly. So I would like that to not be me anymore. And I would also like to just be healthy. Because I was thinking yesterday, I was like, what do people who are already fit choose for their New Year's resolution? I don't even know, because that's been my resolution for an eternity, and I would like that to not be the case. I'd like to find out, like, what are all of the things that I would be focusing on if my health and fitness was not the main focus? You know what I mean? Like, I of course like have other goals and stuff like that, but it's been such a big to do on my list since the dawn of time. Like, what would I even, like, what would there be, like a whole loss of identity if I didn't have this one thing? I don't know. I just feel ready, bound and determined to make a big change, no matter what obstacles get thrown in my face. I'm just over it. I'm really resisting the urge right now to say that this is going to be my year. And I'm also resisting the urge to say new year, new me. But we can't start off the year that cringy. We just So we're breaking a lot of traditions this year. So hopefully that means things will turn around. But you know what? Things will turn around because I'm in charge of the ship. I'm responsible for myself, for my change. No matter what happens, I could be flexible and I can overcome it. That's what I learned about myself in 2022. And yeah, I'm feeling a lot of things, but defeated is not one of them. But I'm curious how you guys are feeling this start of the year. Also, let me know your resolutions. I love reading everybody's thing. Encourage each other in the comments. I know we weren't going to be doing cliches, but we've got this. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to subscribe and hit that notification bell, all of that stuff really helps with the channel because we are going to be doing it this year. Let's do it this year or cancel me. That will be the motto. And also I told you guys to cancel me if I got another big water bottle, but it doesn't count if I didn't buy it for myself because my sister got me this big heifer one for Christmas and it actually looks like a heifer, so I had to. And it matches my sweater. But anyway, other than all that, I hope you're having a wonderful day and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!